Good morning, students. Welcome back. Welcome back to school, online school. Myself, Mazibin Sayed from Chalkup Sector 2 MPS, and I am going to teach you play, do, and learn. So, today's topic is modes of transport. It is very important topic, students, as you know that transports with the help of transport we can travel from one place to another, and it is very important to follow the rules. So I will start my lesson with a short story. So listen carefully, huh? So there was a girl who was very smart and who was very overthinker, and her name was Ria. Hi, I am Ria. She is telling you hi. She is introducing you. She is telling that she is Ria. So she was living with her parents and one elder brother and a small dog named as Kitto. She was very fond of dogs. She loved them very much. So she was keeping dog in her home and she was treating this dog as a family member. So see, students, these are the grandparents, grandmother and grandfather of Ria. So both were living very far from Ria, several kilometers away from Ria. So someday she was missing them very badly, and someday she did video call to them, but she wanted to meet her grandfathers. So but there was one problem. But there was one problem. The problem was that they had to first travel from a bus, then from a train, then from a ship. See, they had to travel from three vehicles: bus, train, and ship. So, this far was her grandmother's house. So, she was very tired from traveling, and finally, she went to the grandmother's house and she became happy, but she was very tired, and she started to wonder that how did how did people used to travel earlier? Nowadays we are having vehicles, we are having everything. We can drive, we can fly, we can ride, we can sail. But how people used to travel earlier? Earlier there was no transport at all, no anything. So how did they travel? So let's start, students. So the early Stone Age was traveling with the help of their legs. They were walking, they were running, and also they were using animals like horse and donkey. These are very strong animals. So they were using them, and then they were using donkey to carry the loads, and they were using a horse for fast transport. So then they also used a boat. This boat is a small boat. Earlier there was no modification in the boat. They were only simple. See the boat? It is having only, it is having nothing. Sorry, it is having nothing. It is as simple. So then came the invention of wheel. See this wheel? This wheel was used in bullock carts. So then the people used to travel by bullock cart and they used animal. So they used to travel with the help of this, but it was slow transport. Now then again the train was invented. People used to travel. So in bullock cart only few people can travel. See, in bullock cart there was no place, only 5 to 6 people, or sometimes any three people used to travel. But in train many people can travel at one time, and that too very fast. They can reach other place in in few hours. Now the wheel, see now this wheel was modified into this one, means the wheel was Earlier, the wheel was made up of wood. Now the wheels are made up of rubbers. See, now the wheel was modified, and the wheel was used in bus. The wheel was used in car. So people used to travel in bus, and sometimes if people were having any concerns, they were traveling with the help of private vehicles. They use cars. So see, and now there are many facilities such as aeroplane. We can travel in few hours to few minutes with the help of aeroplane. So we can fly with the help of it. And I know you like to see aeroplane very much. I also look at the sky and shout, see, see, aeroplane, aeroplane, when I was small. And see, the people used all these vehicles to travel. They travel from earlier, they travel from boat, they travel from bullock cart. Then the transports were becoming fast, and they used to they you and then car, private vehicle, then bus, then aeroplane. So these all are the means of transport. Means of transport means we travel from one place to another with the help of these transport vehicles. So the we tell them collectively as vehicles. So see, these are the vehicles. Then vehicles are the means of transport. So Ria was very happy as she reached to her grandmother's house, and she was very happy. So this is the short story, students. I hope you liked it, and I hope you gained information from it. So let's start. See, in the picture there are mountains. Mountains. There is cloud, and there is a road. See, a road. So we will learn about roadways transport, means how we travel on road. So first one is, yes, I know, you know this. This is bicycle. Bicycle, which is of red color, and it is having two wheels. How many? Two wheels. And it is having one seat, it is having one handle, and it is having pedals. See, but students, but students, humans are needed to ride this bicycle, and there is no machine in it. So the traveling is slow. Now there comes a dashing bike. It is also called as motorbike. Motorbike. So see, it is same as bicycle but modified, means certain changes are done. It has two wheels. Wheels are broader. See, and it has a machine. It has a handle and a seat, but it doesn't have paddles. So we can ride it easily with the help of machine. Next comes Mumbai is famous for this. So it is auto rickshaw. See, auto rickshaw has three wheels, one here and two at the back, and it is having light in front of it, and a driver's seat and a passenger seat. See, only three passengers can sit in the rickshaw. So auto rickshaw, AUTORICKSHAW. Now comes car. See, CAR, car. It is having four wheels, two here, one and two at the backwards. So it is having driver seat and one seat at the side of the driver, and it is having two seat at the backwards. See, only four people can sit in this small car. This is a private vehicle, student. So if we are having any important work or any urgent work, we can use our private vehicles. But generally, you have to prefer public transports because we can reduce the pollution as well as other pollutions. See, this is the bus. Bus carries many passengers. It is also having bus carries many passengers. It is having lights in the front and glasses so the passengers can see and they can enjoy the traveling by seeing the atmosphere or environment. So this is all of road transport. Now one special vehicle is train. You know how locals travel, how the speed of the local is very fast. So trains are the vehicles used for fast transportation, and one at a time many people can use this public transport. So our money will be saved, less money is required, our time will be saved, and also the pollution will be reduced. So we have to prefer more public transport, students. So let's move forward. This is, yeah, this is water. Yes, water. So we like, we all like to swim. We all like to jump in the sea. We all like to jump in the river. So today we will learn how do we travel from on water, in water. There we can travel on water also and in water also, means above the water as well as inside the water. So we will learn it. See, this is a boat. Yes, this is a simple boat. B-O-A-T. We can travel on water with the help of this boat. Now, second comes a motor boat. See, this is a motor boat. It is a type of boat, but it is having a machine at the back. Means motor boat means it races very fast. Means we can travel or we can roam in the water with the help of motor boat. M-O-T-O-M-O-T-O-R-B-O-A-T. Motor boat. So then comes houseboat. See, houseboat means this boat is having house in a house, and it is on the boat, but we are having many facilities in this houseboat. We can cook, we can sleep, we can have the comfort like home in this houseboat. See, spelling of houseboat is H-O-U-S-E-B-O-A-T. Houseboat. So houseboat, I like houseboat very much because I feel like I am in a home. So this is the comfort of houseboat. Now see, we will see a short video of how boat sails in the sea. See, see the tides and how boat is sailing. This is a very big boat. See, see the water. It is entering inside also. Yeah, this is it. So this is how boats or big boats sails in the water. So what is this? Yes, I know these are clouds, and I know that you also know these are clouds means, and this is the sky. So how do people travel in the sky? So today, next we will learn about airways transport, means how we will travel, huh? In the air or in sky. So this is, yes, favorite, my favorite as well as your favorite, aeroplane. A-E-R-O-P-L-A-N-E, aeroplane. So this plane this this is a airway transport. We can travel with the help of this airplane in sky. as well as this is helicopter. See, but the difference between plane and helicopter is that they fly in the sky. This is okay, but in aeroplane many passenger can travel at one time, but helicopter can be termed as private vehicle because only few people can travel through helicopter. See, spelling of helicopter is Helicopter, helicopter. So, see students, one interesting vehicle. This is hot air balloon. It is like balloon, na students. It is of various colors. See, hot air balloon. We can travel with the help of hot air balloon also. So, this is very fun experience, interesting experience. See, the spelling of hot air balloon is HOTAIRBALLON, hot air balloon. So, students, we can travel, we can have fun in the hot air balloon. We feel very nice. So, see, we will see a short video of how aeroplane is taking off in the sky. See, this aeroplane is how this is taking off. See, we travel on the road and then it is taking off in the sky. Yes. See, it is flying. Yes. So this is the short video of aeroplane. I hope you know how it takes off. So see, it is the video of hot air balloons. How hot air balloons look in the sky. See, various balloons, how they are flying. See how colorful they are. And it must be a fun experience, na student? I also want to travel in this hot air balloon. Yes. So this is it. So we saw roadways, waterways, and airways. Roadways means the vehicles which are used on road. Waterway means the vehicles which are used on water. And airways means the vehicles which are used in sky or air. So important. Now this is important. So if we are traveling, we have to keep in mind the traffic signal rules. So let's see students. So see, it is a road with a zebra crossing. See why it is called as zebra crossing? Because it is having black, white strips on it. So color of the zebra is also same na. They are having black and white strips on it. So this is a road and this is a zebra crossing. Every road has zebra crossing except highways. And this is a traffic signal. I know you have seen while coming from school to home, you have seen these traffic signals and these roads with zebra crossing. Yes, see, in traffic signals there are 3 lights, red, yellow and green. These all lights have specific rules, students. And the rule of zebra crossing is that we can cross the road with the help of zebra crossing. You don't have to cross the road in this way. See, I am pointing in this way. You have to cross the road with the help of zebra crossing so that you will not face any accident or any incident. So if the traffic signal is at red, you should, or at yellow, you should travel on the zebra crossing. Okay, and you have to help other small other grandparents or other people who are needy to help to cross the road. See, in this picture, one boy is wearing helmet and skating and he wants to cross the road, so he is using zebra crossing. See, he is in the front of zebra crossing, means he will cross the road. Now see here, see the traffic signal, red, yellow and green lights. So others see the each and every child is at zebra crossing. The starting of zebra crossing means they want to cross the road with the help of zebra crossing. See how smart they are. And I know my students are also smart now. So they will cross the road with the help of zebra crossing only. Yes, very good. So see this is the traffic signal. So this traffic signal, I hope you have seen it. We see this traffic signal at each and every corner of the road. So there are specific rules. So see, red color stands for stop. Means if red color is showing at the signal, if you are in the vehicle, you should stop. Then yellow color means wait. If you are in the if you are in the vehicle, if traffic signal shows yellow color, this stands for wait, means you have to wait a little. Now green color, green means go, means now you are ready to go. Now see who sees the traffic signals. These are traffic police. They are very helpful. They see the people follow traffic. The peoples are following traffic rule or not. See, they are directing. If the traffic signal is green, they are directing to go this side. So they are showing their hands. And see the other traffic police, he has taken a signboard in the hand. So the signboard is of stop, means they have to stop. If they're breaking any rules, the traffic signal is giving them punishment. So remember students, we don't have to break any rules, and we have to follow them. We should use zebra crossing. We should follow the rules like red means stop, yellow means wait, and green means go. Red means stop, yellow means wait, and green means go. Travel. So see, these are the rules you should follow. So students, now chalo, you have to tell me the names. You have learned all the transports, means the transport used on road, water and sky. Chalo, tell me the name. Which vehicle is this? Yes, students. Very good. Bicycle. Now, second, which is this? Yes, very good, students. Hooray! I hope you are understanding the lesson and you have understood also. Now, which vehicle is this?
Bus.
Very good. And this one?
Plane.
Aeroplane. Aeroplane.
Yes, very good. Aeroplane. We fly with the help of aeroplane. Now, which vehicle is this? Very good. You have seen the Mumbai locals. Now, which is this? Yes, very good. So, these are all the vehicles. I hope you have understood and enjoyed the lesson. Now, see this homework time. See what is homework? Now, students, mute your mic and carefully listen the homework. So, homework is you have to draw a traffic signal. See, you have to draw this signal, which I will show you. You have to draw this signal and you have to color it. You have to color it and write which color stands for what. Means you can color with the red with the help of crayons, pencils or paints. You can also use your creativity. Means you can stick the bindis also. So, and you have to write in front of that red color dash stop, like this. So I hope you will do this homework. So we will see a short poem, students. Students, you have to listen this poem carefully. I will start. I can see a car, I can drive, I can see a plane. I can fly. I can see a boat. I can sail. Again, I can see a car. I can drive. I can see a plane. I can fly. I can see a boat. I can sail. But where should I go? I don't know. Oh, oh. But where should I go? I don't know. Oh, oh. This is the short poem. See students, I hope you understood this poem. From poem we come to know what are the vehicles and in a proper tone. So you should always try to learn this poem. Now short game time. See students, this is the flag. This is the flag. Yes. And these are the mountains. And these are the mountains. Now which vehicle is used to lift the flag on top of the mountain? Which vehicle we will use to keep the flag on top of the mountain? Means we have to fly. First we have to fly and then place the flag on the mountain. So which vehicles can we use? See, tell which we will use. We have to lift the flag on top of the mountain. Try students. We have to lift the flag on top of the mountain and we will fly. So which vehicle can be used for flying? Yes? We fly from which vehicle? Which one? Yes, very good. We can use helicopter as well as we can use plane. So next students, see, I am having a basket full of fruits. I am having a basket full of fruits. I am having strawberry, I am having apple, I am having banana, pineapple and orange. So I have to give this basket full of fruits to the house. So I have to travel from road. So which vehicles can be used to travel and to give the fruit of basket to the house, to deliver the fruits to house? Which vehicles can be used?
Car.
Yeah, very good. We can also use car. We can also use auto rickshaw. We can also use a motorbike. So this I know you understood the lesson, students, and I hope you enjoyed the poem, the story, the session. And lastly, I thank you all for the presence and also thank you all for your responses. Thank you, students.
Thank you. Bye.